So starting on another project, I just think like I look or invent projects on this car. So it's a Lamborghini Aventador replica on a Porsche Boxster S chassis. I want to do airbags in it. Try to make it a little bit safer. There's not too many replica cars out there that have airbags and all that. So this time around, I'll do that. And I'm doing them in the doors now. It's the white rectangle there on the passenger side. The driver's side's kind of covered. But it was pretty easy. I just had to drill some holes in the mounting bracket. Didn't like doing that in an explosive thing. That thing would have blew up. But it all turned out okay. And mounted that. When you take them from another car, obviously they're never going to be the right mount, holes and all that. So that's why I had to modify them a little bit, just like everything on this car had to be modified. But that's the hobby of it. So did that. Showing some more shots of the car. Had to reset the airbag light once I got all those airbags installed in the door, both doors. So got tired of seeing that light on the dashboard. Also, just keep reminding you the car's unsafe every time you drive the car. So did that. There's the driver's door with the window regulator. Obviously the window, and then there's the airbag, and it fit pretty good, surprisingly. I had no idea how it was going to go in there, but yep. And those are all the doors and regulator from the Saturn. Really powerful window regulators. Could probably lift up a lot bigger piece of glass than this car has, which I'm really glad about, because the first car I built had a different kind of regulator from the Fiero. That thing could barely lift the window, probably because the Diablo's window is a lot bigger than the Fiero, so it needed to be that strong. But ran into several problems wiring up the power windows on this car, and for whatever reason, with all their design and engineering of this car, the Boxster Porsche, they made the window relays along with a few other relays built into this big double relay. So what I noticed is the power, it wasn't 12 volts to the window switch, so it wouldn't move these windows regulators. But if I hook up a battery charger, that would move the windows up and down no problem. So it took me some time to figure all that out. So what I had to do is bypass the hard wires that were already there for the window switches, run all new wires on my own to my own new relays. There's two relays per window. I'm showing you this. Told this is the one I used to reset the airbag light. So yeah, I did the window relays, two on each side. You know, one for up, one for down. The relays, you need two of them for each window. Now they work perfect, up and down, powerful. Adjusted the passenger side all perfect. It goes, stops it when it gets to where it needs to be at the top, and it stops at the bottom because none of the factory settings on the regulators, it would go up way too far, and then I guess you could just let it go down until it's bottomed out. But I didn't like it doing that. It kind of was binding the regulator in the car, so I put a stop in there, like a little bolt with a washer, offset washer, and not welded to that bolt, so I could turn that bolt certain ways to get it to stop the window regulator at a certain point when it gets down. So did that, and everything seems good with that. Now I just got to do the driver's door. It's in there and everything goes up and down, but I didn't set the limits for up and down. That's the next project. Doing a couple of things at the same time, it seems like. But the interior, got all the carpet back there all like it should be and everything. Didn't think that was going to happen, but it did, and it all looks kind of factory. So just showing you a bunch of different shots of the car. The rear window is like acrylic tinted glass, and this car's really low, and trucks and everything that pull behind you like blinding you with the rear light coming right in the car from the back. It does help a lot. I could have just got clear and put window tint on it, but same thing with the plexiglass here. It's already tinted. You know, it's just more work to do the tint, and I'm not that much expert doing the tint, or I'd have to take it someplace. Even though I did when I was younger, it's just it's a work of art doing it to make sure you get all the air bubbles out of there. Pretty satisfied with that though. And then I'm going to redo the weather stripping. I don't like the way the weather stripping's on that driver's door, kind of chinky. But just, you know, as always. One thing that was really hard to plan for was the weight of the store. I always thought I was going to put airbags in there, but I wasn't sure on the weight and the location and all that until I put them in there now. The driver's side is fine, but I think the passenger side, the strut's a little wore out or something. I don't know. I have bad luck with these struts, and I don't know if it's because of dirt from the body shop and all that gets in there. But they seem to prematurely wear out their lifetime warranty. So I just take them back at the auto parts store and get a new one. But I think what I want to do this time, I might get a stronger ones that can handle more weight. I think these ones right now, the door struts are 125 pounds. Need a little bit stronger ones than those. Once I put the airbags in there, you can't pop it and have the door go up automatically anymore. I kind of like that functionality. So that's a pretty easy fix. It's just going online and finding the one. It's hard to find one in the auto parts store with the right weight, the length, and all that for those lift arms. Just showing you all the work here. That's mesh in there. It's supposed to be like that, all blocked off with plastics, and the water gets in there now. Yeah, I wish it was a V12 in there, but it's not. But it's a really good balanced car. They're using a mid-engine Boxster. That's one thing for sure. Technically, you don't have to do anything to the suspension or brakes or anything. I changed the coils over because I want to drop it down more. And I actually want to drop it down even more than it is, but it's just with speed bumps, certain places like at schools and stuff, they're really high speed bumps and rubs. But I got all the pans back on underneath the car, which is a big relief because those were off for like over years, right? Obviously, they're a little bit too short now because the car is stretched or lengthened, however you want to say it. But the majority of the underneath the car is all covered. Thanks for watching. That's the end of the video, and my next one, hopefully, work on that next. The car screaming through the tunnel. All right. See y'all later. Bye.